5 Bravo Delta, clear direct Quakey. Challenger 65 Tango Papa, Phoenix approach, expect runway 25 left. Tango Papa, or 5 Tango Papa, you can delete the speed restrictions. Thank you, sir. Southwest 2159, report runway 25 right in sight at 1 o'clock and 15 miles. Southwest 2159, cleared, visual approach runway 25 right. Four 3 Mike Sierra, Phoenix approach, expected visual approach runway 12 center, Alpha's current at gateway, altimeter 29er, 9er. Southwest 2159, contact tower 120.9er, good day. Four 3 Mike Sierra, descend to maintain 9,000. Attention all aircraft parachute operations in the vicinity of Hidden Valley Airport in approximately 1 minute for 12,500 for the next 5 minutes. Number 975 Bravo Delta, contact Albuquerque Center 127.67. Have a good day. America 1399 Phoenix departure, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Connected to PilotEdge. Hi everyone. We are at an airport I've never flown into or out of. That's the great thing about FS Economy. Is you find these little jobs in places that you would normally not go to. And I've got ortho, so we are really close to Phoenix, Arizona. So we're gonna have to do a flight briefing because we're gonna do VFR, and there we are directly under a Bravo shelf. So we're gonna have to look at that to see what the plan of action will be. I should probably do that before I start yeah, I'll do that before I start the engine. We'll brief the flight. So let's come over here. So first off, we're in the Cessna 310, going from here to here. We got 4 passengers, so that's going to give us, I don't know, a couple thousand, I guess, maybe $2,000 after all the fees. Right here. So we are online. Not worried about fuel. I know I have enough. 87 gallons is like more than double what we need for this. So here we are at Falcon Field, and this is Phoenix, and this is all Bravo. So if we're taking off from an untowered field, on the PilotEdge network or in the real world, if this would be considered an untowered field on PilotEdge. In the real world, this actually does have a tower, Falcon Tower, and ground control. So in the real world, you would be talking to ground and then tower for departure. But on PilotEdge, when they don't control a field, then you are going to use it as CTAF. So CTAF for this would be 124.6. We'll use the tower frequency as our CTAF. So we are right here at this FBO, and that FBO is Falcon, no, it's Classic Air. We are Classic Air Aviation. The winds are, first let me get this altimeter, 29907. And the winds are I don't know. There's no wind report. That's weird. What's the winds here? 000. So there's no wind. It's wind calm. Okay, that's why. All right. So we'll take off we'll take off 4 right. That way we can fly away from Phoenix. So we're going to zoom in here to Phoenix. We're going to go to Phoenix Fly at the top right tab here. We're going to figure out the VFR flyways, best way to get out of here. So this is Phoenix Bravo, and this is actually a Class Delta airport that we're at, but it's not towered, so we're going to treat it as CTAF. This has an airspace up to 3,400 MSL. So the Bravo that this airport sits under is 4,000. So we don't really have to worry about the Delta because it's not controlled. What we do have to worry about is this Bravo shelf. So we cannot fly any higher than 4,000 MSL. And the ground here at Falcon is surveyed elevation of 1394 MSL. So we're just going to fly up to 3,000 because for VFR you can fly at any altitude up to 3,000, and then you have to go by odds and evens plus 500. So we'll stay at 3,000 feet. So we're going to take off for left crosswind departure. So we're going to go out and we're going to go left. We got to be at 3,500, 4,000, 3,000. We're going to stay at 3,000 until we get to this mountain range. Then we're going to climb to, we're going west, so this will be even. So we're going to climb to 4,500 here. So as soon as we cross over this divider, because this shelf is 4,000, so once we get to about here, we'll start climbing out of 3,000 to 4,500. So I'm going to write this down so we have a game plan. 3,000 for a left crosswind. And we're going to go to 4,500. So it'll be 4,500 and then 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to go to 6,500 at the next shelf. So that'd be 6,500. And then we're going to climb to our cruise, which will be probably 8, 9. It's going to be 8,500 if we can do it. If we can't, then we'll do that or 10. It'll either be 8.5 or 10.5 once we clear this Bravo. Because the low GPS is 9,000, so we might be able to do it, but I don't know. We'll probably have to climb to 10.5 actually for radar services. Out past that, and then we're going to go right into Prescott. And Prescott is a controlled airport on PilotEdge, so their airspeed is 7,500. It's a D at Prescott, 7.5. So Prescott's like this. Prescott has an FBO at Legend, so we're going to park here. So we're going to land on 21 left, touchdown about halfway, exit at Echo, then take Echo to Echo 3. Oh, actually, Delta into the FBO. I think that's probably going to be the easiest method. Let me pull up that airport on my laptop, see what it looks like. Google Maps, maybe. Trying to figure out which way to taxi in there. Google Maps, and then I'll show you guys. Oh man. Prescott Regional. All right, so the transient parking is off of Echo 3. So we'll exit here and then we'll park here. That's where all the transient could go on either side. It looks like most of the, actually, this is transient. That's the transient side. I was looking at Google Maps and then here it is right in front of me. So we'll plan on exiting at Echo Delta to the ramp. And the name is Legend Aviation. So that covers that, and we'll use this as just an assist. It's clear weather, it's not a cloud in the sky. So that's the idea. So this is 4,000. 4,000. The ceiling is 9,000 for the Bravo. So that should do it. And reload, make sure the plane's still available, which it is. So we're going to load up, and then we'll get flight following and get out of here. Okay. Got our passengers. Four passengers. 20 pounds of cargo. Shut that door. All right, we got beacon, nav light, comm 2. Guess what? I'll turn the battery on. Turn the battery on. Do our light check. All right. Pull these cowl flaps closed. Fuel tanks on main. Got our props. We'll prime both these engines. Let me turn the mags on. The fuel flow is here. Shut that door. Let that idle at about 1200. About 1200 RPM. Do the alternators. Turn on the left and right auxiliary fuel pumps. Oil pressure is in the green. I should have checked that right after start, but that's okay. Green. Let's do avionics on. Determine sometimes it's finicky. Turn down the sound a smidgen. Kind of loud. M9, how you doing, my friend? What you up to? Sorry, it's been a while since I dropped by. An old 310 with a nice G5 upgrade. Is that AFM, GS, or some part of the aircraft? No, yes, it comes with the aircraft. You don't have to buy the AFM G5. I know they have a separate model. So we don't foul out the plugs here. But no, this is a wonderful, wonderful model. It's made by Digital Replica, and I bought this when they added the G500 to the package for free. So it works really well, and it has the autopilot and everything coupled to it. So, and you also have the choice between the G5 or the GFC 600 or the 430 or no GPS. So it's very, you can do whatever you want with it. You can change from kilograms to pounds for the weights. I mean, it's just an incredible job by the developer. I love this plane. It's my favorite small GA plane out of all my GA planes. Flight plan menu, delete, and we are going to PR C and Prescott. Get their approach 21 left. .85 just helps with situational awareness. Pop that up. 108.5 with a course heading at 208. First, let's set this to the 530, and then set that to 208. So the ILS is set if we need it for whatever reason. I doubt it, but switch over to that. And I do want to put in the let me see. Phoenix reference. Phoenix VOR 115.6. Be doing VFR, so I want to know how many miles I am from Phoenix, and that VOR is pretty much dead center of the airport, so we're 12 miles away from it. So when I call in flight following, that's how we'll do it. So we got the GNS, I mean the G500 set on the 530, like the lower one. Let's get the AWOS or ATIS for this airport, which is 118.25. 18.25. pop that over.
Falcon field information Lima. 1800 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 33,500 view,
2994.
temperature 24, dew point 3. Altimeter 2994. Arriving runway 04 right.
I'll monitor guard on COM 2.
Right.
So we're going to monitor 121.5. COM 1, Falcon Tower, 124. Falcon CTAF in our case, 124.6. And then Phoenix approach is 120.7. So I'm going to monitor that for a moment to make sure we can hear them. I'm not going to talk to them yet. And we are basically trimmed for takeoff. Trim works, yep. The autopilot. So we're going to do heading, vertical speed, set to 1,000, and altitude select is here. So initially we need to be around 3,000 feet. Do flight director on so we can see them in the PDF or whatever that is. PDF. It's a PDF. ESP is off. That's fine. Do squawking VFR right now. Well, that will change when we get advisories. Taxi light on. And we are at FZ 1394 on elevation. 1380, that's fine. As long as it's within 75 with the pressure, you're all good. So the winds are light and variable, so like I said, I want to fly away from Phoenix on takeoff. We're going to do a left crosswind departure. And I'll go ahead and brief it one more time real quick, just to show you guys how I'm going to depart out of here. Plus I'll let the engine warm up a tad bit more. Everything's looking good on temps. So yeah, let me brief this one more time. Then we'll start rolling. First thing you need to do for FS economy purposes
Sky 27
is,
good, Marcus Island Airport to the 1
good,
Phoenix departure,
is
then
working.
filed. Been maintain 900,000, departure frequency 1G6.6, squawk 6246, hold for release.
I can change that frequency. Alright, so we're going from here to here. It shows departing. Let me make sure that it updated. Shows en route, so we're good there. We are here, so the easiest way to navigate this is to go to Phoenix Fly. We are at an untowered PilotEdge, so it treats it like a CTAF, just like any other untowered airport. So we don't have to really worry about being that this is a Delta airport, but we're going to take off going this way, so it's away from Phoenix, because this Bravo airspace is surface to 9,000. So we are here within the 4,000 block. So we're going to take off, left crosswind. We're going to stay at about 3,000 feet. And then we're going to get to this Bravo shelf. We're going to climb to 500, because we're going, what is that, west? So west is even plus 500, so that'd be 6.5. And then we're going to get to this one. We can climb again to 6. We'll just stay at 6.5, and then we'll climb to our cruise. It's probably around 8.5 or 10.5. So that's how I'm going to get out of here. We're just going to aim right for the mountains, to the left of the mountains, and that's how we'll figure it out where to go. So these are all VFR landmarks that you could use for, so if ATC says, yeah, I see you at a Camelback, or you could use any of these waypoints to show where you are. I'm just going to use the Phoenix VOR as my location, which is right here. We got that dialed in. So I can use that as my location, and we'll get flight following since it's kind of busy around here. All right. Do a U-turn here. I switched back to CTAF, so we're on Falcon. Check our flaps. Flaps are working. Flaps out, trim is set. Flight controls are free and clear. Except I'm driving like I'm drunk. Falcon traffic, twin Cessna 139, taxiing to 4 right from South GA Falcon traffic. Just let anyone else know that might be here what we're intending to do, just like you would at Alan Annie CTAF. Take Bravo. Or Delta. We're on Bravo. It's a nice airport. Never flown out of here. It's all stock airport stuff too. Whoever worked on this for the org did a good job. Do a run up down here. So runway heading would be 0, we'll just say 040. I'll bug up the heading bug here. For runway heading. We'll follow the instructions for the run-up area, huh? Oh, this is cool. Someone put a lot of thought into this airport. I may have to make this one of my normal flights. This is kind of nice. We'll pick this stand for the run-up. This is really nice. I like this. I've never flown out of here before. This is cool. So those are the mountains that we saw on the chart. So I got the can't see it on this one, but we're going to use this so we know the shelf we're in. Alright, so we need to do full rich so we don't hurt the plugs. About 2,000 RPM, or 1,800. I'm looking for a drop on the mags. So do one mag. Got a drop on the RPM. Check mag 1 on the second engine, that's good. Check for a drop, got a drop. And a drop. Gyro suction is fine. Pressure is good. Go to idle, make sure the engines don't quit on us. Alright, back up to 1,000 RPM. And turn on our landing lights, our strobes, turn that to flash. Pitot heat is on. Trimmed, those are out, flaps are up. Windows closed, already checked controls. I'm gonna rotate at 80 knots. So we're gonna use the speed type because 80 knots is here. Actually look at the outside and that's not knots. The outside of this is miles per hour. Alright, so let me bring up my, I need to alternate airport, okay. Phoenix. I want to bring up my laptop, the airspace. That way I can keep an eye on my right. I mean, I have it here too on the 530. Well, that's 50 miles. I'm going to keep this at keep it at 35 miles. Then Phoenix reference. Class B airspace, there we go. Pop that up as an overlay, which I'm going to do on this other thing too. My Navigraph charts is acting stupid on my laptop. Oh well. Move on out. Finally got it to come on my laptop. I had to refresh the entire program. Alright. Falcon traffic, Twin Cessna 139, taking off runway 4 right for a left crosswind departure, Falcon traffic. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's go to the Bravo airspace. So we're climbing to 3,000. So we'll be alright. left, clear right. Those are the mountains we want, right over there. All right, let's go. Knots. 70 knots, 80 knots, rotate. Positive right, gear coming out. Trim. And we want to climb at about 115, 110 knots indicated. Do our left crosswind departure here in a moment. You can't make any legal turns here at least 400 feet above the ground, then you can make a turn. Or at least for obstacles, that's what they plan it around. Alright, 115, so we can make a left turn here. Autopilot's on. Reduce the prop to smidgen. To about 27. Try to get them even with the this thing that shows the prop sync. About 27 there. We're gonna climb, hopefully hold out at 3,000, which we are. So I'm gonna leave the landing lights on and everything for now. Yellow damper is on and verified. So I'm going to switch to Phoenix approach.
Code 277 Albuquerque, Center Roger, Santa Teresa, altimeter 3005. Are you able 10,000?
So we gotta be, we'll be climbing
let's
again
do that
here.
then if it's appropriate for your direction of flight. Coyote 277 with Albuquerque Center, climb and maintain 10,000.
3,000 and then 4, we'll go up to 4,500.
Number 36 Romeo, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Make sure I'm not cutting
Number
that
7
guy
Sierra
off.
Bravo, change my frequency 133.4.
That's what I thought. Alright, vertical speed, go up.
Number 7436 Romeo, Seattle Center, Portland, altimeter 3013, send at pilot's discretion, maintain 16,000.
So now we're going to 4,500, but we'll be underneath this Bravo shelf to 6,000. But we're going west, so we need to do even plus 500. Phoenix approach, Twin Cessna 1399 VFR slant Golf, about 14 miles east of Phoenix at 3,400, requesting advisories.
Number 167 Sierra Bravo, Salt Lake Center, thanks, Butte, altimeter 3006.
Too much information.
Number 139er, Phoenix approach, squawk 6347.
6347, Twin Cessna 1399. 6347. And you don't ident unless they ask you to. You just dial it in. Alright, so we're at coming up to 4,500. Slow. Increase that to 1,000 feet. We're there now. So he'll tell me radar contact, and then he'll ask me where I'm going, probably with an intended cruise. Alright, so the next altitude cap.
Number 139er radar contact 16 north of the Phoenix VOR, Phoenix altimeter 29904. Verify your altitude with your request.
29904, currently 4,500 request advisories to Prescott 1399.
Number 139er, roger, say aircraft type and your intended cruise altitude.
Twin Cessna slant Golf, intended 10,500.
I'm sorry, I got stuck on Twin Cessna 310, 340, 412, 414. What type of twin?
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm in a Cessna 310, 1399.
What was your intended cruise altitude?
10,500, 1399.
139er, roger, thanks, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR 1399. Yeah, I was getting messed up on the aircraft type. Alright. So, I don't do VFR that often. Alright, so we're gonna climb out of this. And we'll be outside the Bravo totally. So I don't have to worry about any more airspace other than that. But yeah, I had given everything in my initial per the regulation.
Sky 27, climb and maintain 1000. Thank you.
All the information at your initial call. So aircraft type, equipment suffix, altitude, location, in where you want to go, and so on and so forth. I have it all wrote down. The only thing I didn't say was I didn't say my intended cruise nor where I was going, because it's so much to put out on one cold call. At least to me it is. Alright, so landing lights off, taxi light off. Switch to auxiliary fuel. This is the auxiliary tanks. We were on the main tanks. And temperatures are fine. Actually, it's kind of hot. So we're going to hold that at... No, that's because I didn't open these. Man, I'm just totally messing up. So, cow flaps I should have opened for takeoff. And that's why the temperatures are as hot as they are, but they'll start to come down now.
FedEx 285 Albuquerque Center, squawk 5331.
Just making sure my checklist had the cow flaps, and it did. I just forgot. Yeah, temps are starting to drop, so we're good.
FedEx 285, radar contact 10 north of the Childress VOR. Twin Cessna 139er, contact Phoenix approach 119.2.
Phoenix approach 119.2, 139er. Phoenix approach, Twin Cessna 1399, passing through 7,600.
Cessna 139er, Phoenix approach, thanks. The Deer Valley, altimeter 29er97.
29er, 139er. 97. Alright. Each little area is going to have its own barometric pressure, so as we travel, he'll give us the new ones. So let me see, for pattern work, or let me see, it's probably 5 miles around Prescott. Airspace rather. 5 miles. Yeah. I'm pretty sure a delta is 5 miles. So for VNAV, let's do not that one. What's the altitude? Alright, the altitude of Prescott is 5,000.
Sky 27,
So
contact
we'll say
Seattle
6,000.
approach 120.4.
At say 6 miles.
Seattle approach, sky high 27, 1,000.
1,200 feet.
Sky high 27, Seattle approach, when able, clear direct Vamps.
Just
Victor
for
Alpha,
visual,
Mike Papa Sierra, join Victor 2.
I'll put that in for vectors.
Clear direct
just load
Vamps,
it.
join Victor
Help
2, sky
with
27.
identifying the runway.
Walker 169, San Francisco ground. Runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha and Mike.
Temperatures are now fine.
FedEx 285, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Lean out the engine a little bit. I think it's lights too. I haven't done a lot of night flying in it, but it's got good lighting for the night flying.
FedEx 285, Albuquerque Center under.
To amend my notes to add the airplane type, whether it be a Skyhawk or something like that, because I don't have that in my VFR notes. But that's how you learn. You don't, at least I learn by making mistakes. I tend to remember things more when someone tells you you made a mistake than if someone says, oh, you did that right. Alright, where's the cold call VFR for flight following? So much information that you have to put out on one breath. So, be like Twin Cessna 310. So, man, it's just, I wish they would allow to not say it all at one time. end up cutting off everybody too. Alright, we're at 10.5, so I'm going to turn off the autopilot so I can retrim. Because you'll see the airplane will probably launch up, because this airplane doesn't have a auto trim, it's only manual. So autopilot off, retrim for level flight here. Dip down to 10.5. Then I'll turn on the autopilot again. There we go, autopilot on. That way the trim is not creating extra drag. Then we'll lean out the engine a little bit. Bring up the EGT right here. And I know for these 10,000 altitudes, that's a good place for the EGT for getting a lot of power and, oops, going the wrong way. I'll back the little arrow red thing to there so I can see if it climbs on me. Close these, not all the way, but come on, up there.
Number 139er, contact Phoenix approach 133.57.
Phoenix approach 133.57, 1399. 33.
Number 7436 Romeo, advise what's the weather for Port Angeles and if you have an approach request.
13357, flip that over.
Number 36 Romeo, clear direct Port Angeles Airport. Falcon 169, San Francisco Tower, wind 260 at 12, runway 1 left, grid for takeoff.
Phoenix approach, Twin Cessna 1399, 10,500.
Twin Cessna 1399, Phoenix approach, roger, Prescott, altimeter 3007, advise of the ATIS.
3007, I'll look up ATIS 1399. Alright, ATIS is 27.2. Let's see if we're close enough to pick that up.
53 Zulu, wind variable at 6. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 18. Dew point -7. Altimeter 3007. Arriving and departing runway 21 left, 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information call.
Carrier 277, safe flight conditions.
Prescott Love Hill. ATIS information call. 1853 Zulu.
Okay, 277, roger. Heads up after the dimming VOR, approximately 10 miles to the west side of the VOR. My minimum vectoring altitude to jump up about another 2,000 feet.
Keep an eye on the temps since we do leaning the engine and we closed up these cow flaps, but it gives us the most speed.
Say intentions or request if you have them.
Don't need oxygen. If I did, it would be...
Okay, you're IFR, I guess. So what I'm going to request is, if you have an approach, now would be a good time to make the request. Advise when you have the weather.
Okay.
Walker 169, contact NorCal departure. November 36 Romeo. I don't assign runways to non-towers. It's a visual approach to the airport. It's just up for you to cancel IFR or report the airport in sight.
NorCal, departure Walker 169 at 5,100, climbing 10,000 via the stick 4.
Walker 169, NorCal departure, afternoon radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Afternoon, climb and maintain, flight level 190, Walker 169, thanks.
Phoenix approach, Cessna 1399, 10,500, current one call.
Number 13909, roger, thanks for golf.
Alright, that was probably too much information. Probably should have given him the ATIS, because he told me to let me know when I had that. For some reason I thought I just changed this frequency. I'm just having a bad memory day. But it's all good. Alright, so Prescott's traffic pattern.
Okay, I think you might be confusing this with a VFR flight plan. You are IFR, correct?
Runways 1,000 feet. So that would be basically 6,000.
Okay, so there's no need to request a practice approach if you're IFR. You want to fly the GPS 26, is that correct?
Turboprop high speed would be 1,500 feet. So you got to look at the notes.
Coyote 277, climb and maintain 12,000. Citrus 395, Phoenix ground, I hear you loud and clear. You guys have a bad call sign too. You don't spell out the call sign, you use the airline code. 3-letter code, FAA codes, please.
I could hit this altitude button. When I get back to 500.
And 2436, you say heavy with San Francisco clearance. What's your aircraft type? United 2436, heavy San Francisco clearance, cleared to San Diego Lindbergh Airport, stick for departure, Young transition.
Like held at that time.
Then direct the LAX VOR, then is filed.
Alright, but we're going to descend
Climb the SID,
now,
except
so
maintain 10,000.
do 6,000.
NorCal departure frequency 135.1, squawk 4222.
And we'll do vertical speed. Drop it at 1,100, take out the power, do 1,100 feet per minute. We don't need to let ATC know. The only time you'd have to let them know is if we're dropping into an airspace like a Charlie or a Bravo. Of course, I wouldn't be dropping into a Bravo, but
correct.
if I was dropping into Charlie,
Okay,
then
277, cross the Deming VOR at 12,000, clear the RNAV runway 26 approach into Silver City.
Of course, you would need permission to enter the Charlie anyway. Alright, So let's go back to the
Okay, to 277, rather than at or above, climb and maintain 12000, cross Silver City at 12000, cleared for the approach.
Turn that off. We'll go
Negative. I don't want you above 12000. I want you
20
at
miles.
12000. Cross Deming at 12000. Clear for the approach.
switch to heading.
November 36 Romeo, the Port Angeles altimeter 3014. Descend and maintain 10,000. Walker 169, climb and maintain flight level 230. Contact Oakland Center 127.45.
127.45 and up to flight level 230, Walker 169.
Turn on all of our lights since we're getting low.
Walker 169, Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Temperatures are fine. Tower for Prescott is 125.3.
Number 139er, report the airport in sight.
Field in sight, Twin Cessna 1399.
Twin Cessna 139er, roger, radar services are terminating. Contact Prescott Tower, have a good day.
Over to Tower 1399, thank you. Alright. 25.3.
United 2436 Heavy, San Francisco ground. No need to call for push and start unless your push requires you to take an active taxiway. Will you need a taxiway?
Negative, sorry. I'm used to the
off.
European. The European system 2436 Heavy.
If you're staying in a ramp, non-movement, no need to contact us at all. It's not FAA.
All right, thank you.
What's the name of this? It's 2-1 left, I think. Prescott Tower, Twin Cessna 1399, current with Golf. Request visual, 2-1 left.
Twin Cessna 139er, Prescott Tower, on our left base, runway 21 left, clear to land, wind variable at 6.
Enter at left base, 2-1 left, clear to land, 1399. Alright, so we're gonna enter from over here.
First 7 Sierra Bravo, advise when you have the ATIS for Glacier Park.
Enter a left base. I don't want to enter a downwind, so we're going to enter on a base here. Ground control.
Clearance, Cirrus 29er, Alpha Tango looking for IFR to 4 corners.
Sorry guys, I got multiple aircraft calling at the same time. Was one of them 712 Tango Foxtrot looking for IFR to Eugene, is that correct? I on request, stand by. Any other aircraft call?
Cirrus 29er, Alpha Tango looking for IFR, Albuquerque to 4 corners.
Cirrus 299er Alpha Tango Albuquerque, clearance clear to the Farmington Airport. Albuquerque 3 departure, radar vectors to join Victor 187, then as followed. Climb and maintain 8,000, expect 12,000 within 5 minutes after departure. Departure on 127.4, squawk 1537.
Alright, clear to Farmington, 4 corners. The other 3 radar vectors, Victor 187, then as filed, 8,000, then 12,000. Departure frequency 127.4, squawk 1537 for 9er Alpha Tango.
Number 9 Alpha Tango, we're back, correct?
It's 1085, yeah. It's 3208.
Number 167 Sierra Bravo, roger. Radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Free exchange is approved. We'll see you. November 712 Tango Foxtrot. Cleared to Eugene Airport as filed. Climb and maintain flight level 230. Departure Denver Center 118.57. Squawk 4035.
Alright. Props full.
Number 712 Tango Foxtrot, Denver Center.
Y'all damper off.
Number 712. Number 712 Tango Foxtrot, Denver. November 751 Lima uniform, Seattle Center, squawk 5634. Sky High 27, contact Seattle Center 126.6. Number 36 Romeo, report to airport inside or cancellation of IFR. My minimum vectoring altitude is 10,000.
I'll land halfway down. Hey Gizmo, what's up, bud? Just in time for the landing. If you, well, you've probably been here for a while.
Number 36 Romeo, roger. No traffic observed between you and the airport. Radar services are terminated with your IFR cancellation. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency changes approved. November 751 Lima uniform. Radar contact 22 miles east of the Hoquiam VOR. Bowerman altimeter 3016. Maintain VFR. State altitude, aircraft type. What's your request? Alright, we'll see if I can do that. Maintain VFR, I'll get to you as soon as I can. Twin Cessna 1399, where do you park?
Be the South GA and 1399.
Number 1399, roger, left turn, then at the end, Delta, stay on my frequency today.
Left turn, Delta with you, 1399, see ya. Missed the turn. Man, I'm just having mistake after mistake.
Sky High 27, Seattle on 126.6.
San Francisco Ground United 2436 Heavy coming out of the ramp on Alpha, ready to taxi.
Sky 27, Seattle Center, Wenatchee, altimeter 3002. Let me know when you have the weather and approach request if you have one. No problem. Who's ready to taxi?
United 2436 Heavy.
And 2436 Heavy, San Francisco ground runway 1 left taxi via Alpha, Mike.
1 left via Alpha and Mike, United 2436 Heavy, thank you.
good flight. I need to work on my VFR skills though.
Glacier Tower, November 1670 Bravo King Air. 14 miles south of the airport for a full stop.
Number 167 Sierra Bravo Glacier Tower. Left downwind runway 20, report at midfield.
Left downwind 20, report midfield 70 Bravo.
Number 751 Lima uniform is cleared to Sierra 23 airport as filed. Climb and maintain 13,000. And the Seattle altimeter 3013.
Taxi light off.
Coyote 277, no traffic observed between you and Silver City. Report cancellation of IFR missed approach while airborne on this frequency.
Avionics off. Alternators off. Fuel cutoff. Let's come up here. Get paid. Do a replay.
Disconnected.
Oh yeah, this doesn't have any tie downs. Okay. Does this thing have static? No. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, Same bat channel. Y'all take care.
Falcon 1399, clear direct broke. Citation 43 Mike Sierra, contact approach 120.7. Good day. Challenger 65 Tango Papa, report runway 25 left inside about 1 o'clock, 16 miles. Challenger 5 Tango Papa, cleared visual approach runway 25 left. American 1399, contact Albuquerque Center, 127.67. Good day. Again? Sure, Oxford 781, cleared into or cleared through the Phoenix Bravo airspace, altitude and heading, your discretion. For 65 Tango Papa, contact Phoenix Tower, 120.9er, have a good day. Big Strap 109, Phoenix approach, stay altitude, expect runway 25 left, and did you say you had Sierra? Big Step 109, this is Phoenix Approach. Expected visual approach runway 25 left. Say altitude. Verify you have ATIS Sierra. Perfect, Big Step 109. Delete the speed restrictions.